President Trump just scored a massive legal victory, and it's one that could open the floodgates for more of his America First agenda. But before we get into that, please join Explain America. Like, comment, share. We really appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, a federal judge just tossed out a lawsuit that tried to stop Trump from gutting the bloated bureaucracy at USAID, the United States Agency for International Development. This is a big one. Why? Because it clears the path for Trump to move forward with one of the most important MAGA priorities: cutting waste, draining the swamp, and bringing America's focus back home. Here's what happened. Back in February, two powerful government employee unions, the American Foreign Service Association and the American Federation of Government Employees, filed a lawsuit to block Trump's move to dismantle USAID. Trump had announced plans to put thousands of bureaucrats on leave and ultimately fire most of them. The goal? Shrink the agency, shut down overseas money pits, and redirect our resources towards American priorities. The unions, they cried foul, claiming the move violated federal employee protections and endangered workers overseas. At first, they scored a temporary win. Judge Carl Nichols, ironically a Trump appointee, issued a restraining order to pause the layoffs, citing safety concerns for Americans posted abroad. But the pause didn't last. By February 21st, Nichols lifted the restraining order and allowed Trump to move forward. And now he's going a step further, dismissing the lawsuit entirely. Why? Because the court said it can't rule on the constitutional question of how the executive branch runs its agencies, only on the employment aspects. So the unions had no case. So the result is over 2,000 USAID employees placed on leave, only about 600 kept, deemed essential, and those several overseas were told they could come home, the government would cover the cost. That's a clean sweep. And this ruling means Trump's team can move full speed ahead with its plans to downsize USAID, and more importantly, it may create legal precedent that could help Trump dismantle other bloated agencies too. Legal experts said that once this ruling is appealed, which it will be, the circuit court's decision could bind other federal judges in D.C., clearing the way for similar restructuring across the government. Now, to be clear, the broader constitutional fight isn't over. That's still ongoing because of litigation. Now, the president, he should be able to dissolve any agency that Congress creates, because if he deems that the executive branch priorities are not being served by the agencies, then he should be able to choose the employment of those agencies. But the bottom line is this: Trump's plan to restructure the federal government, starting with USAID, just got a major green light. The swamp is on notice. This isn't just about one agency. It's about restoring constitutional order, curbing out-of-control spending, and putting America first again. More victories like this are coming. Please like, comment, and share Explain America. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism.